suspense thriller with surprises around every corner.
Let's get out of here.
This is our house.
Dennis Quaid, Sharon Stone. Cold Creek Manor, rated R.
Mario Cantone and Elmo's here. Next, Allie and Jack.
Craig T. Nelson returns in The District season premiere, CBS September 27th.
Come on, Rosanna, you gotta pick up the phone sometime.
Daddy?
Did she call the hangar before she let, or her pilot, what's his name, Enrique?
You didn't go to bed last night, did you?
Well, no, I was on the couch a little. I was trying to catch her maybe before she flew off to Europe.
I don't think she flew anywhere.
Well, where is she? I've called everywhere. I've called Detroit, I've called Chicago, I've called New
She's
York.
probably just at the Lakeview.
No, she's not there.
Well, why don't you go upstairs and let me straighten things up around here?
I've left a dozen messages.
Well, she probably just needs time to cool off, and you need to make a serious effort when she gets back. You really hurt her.
Fine, but she's gotta come home first.
Carly, thank you so much for letting me stay the night.
Oh, don't be silly.
You're my sister. You're welcome here anytime. You should know that. Thank you very much. Well, let me get you some breakfast, okay? Oh, no. It's fine. I'm gonna go out and pick up some coffee.
Absolutely not. Jack makes the best coffee, and I got some fresh eggs at that stand out by Emma's.
Oh, no, really, it's fine. I'm not hungry.
Yeah? Okay, well, why don't you just relax and catch your breath? It's much too early in the day to start fighting with Craig. Besides, Jack and I are interviewing some nannies this morning, and I'd love to get your opinion.
Oh, well, that's very nice of you, but I've never hired a nanny.
Yeah, but how many people do you have on staff? And they're all polite, right? You don't have any axe murderers, do you? You're really good at picking people. And Jack's going out of town later today, so we really need to find somebody.
Well, thank you. I would love to, but I really should go. Craig has left me a dozen messages, and I'm a bit worried about Lucy. She was crushed when I left, and I hate to see her stuck in the middle of all this hideousness, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. There was something that I didn't mention to you last night because I figured you had an awful lot on your mind. And, Craig came by last night, before you did, to yell at me because he figured that I went running to you to tell you about his new investor for Java Underground, which of course I did. Anyway, he knows that you know. Jack! Rosanna would love a cup of joe.
Brazilian hazelnut, almond mocha.
I may never leave.
Oh, hey, you dump that jerk, you can stay as long as you like.
Well, thank you so much for the backhanded compliment, Jack. But I'm actually really hoping that my husband wakes up and puts our marriage first.
Listen to me. I don't care what you heard. I'm telling you, we're good to go. I'm opening the club in a couple of days. Well, fine. If you want cash, you have my cakes here by 5. And I gotta go, because I got a VIP who needs some serious attention.
Oh, thank you. You snuck out.
Not by choice. You got coffee?
Yeah, I did. I'm not sure I want to wake up.
I really missed you.
I could tell.
I mean, since I've been here.
Oh, yeah? Is that why you called me 47 times?
You didn't pick up. What was I supposed to do?
Oh, come over, pound on my door.
Have you throw a hairbrush at my head?
Come on. You can't handle a hairbrush? You're supposed to be tough.
Not like you. Next time we got a problem, we handle it. No more splitting up to prove a point. All right?
I got a problem.
Already?
Still. When you say there's nothing going on with you and Jennifer Munson, what about that suggestion that she made? You know, bringing eye candy into the club opening night? You still gonna let her do that?
Hi. Oh, no suitcase. Guess that means you've forgiven me. Oh, the silent treatment, my favorite. That's great. I love that because I get to do all the talking. We did this before, remember? Almost 10 years ago. You lasted almost an hour. I was reading the phone book. I got as far as Fenwick, Mildred. And I think, if I'm not wrong, the next listing was Fenwick, Sloan. Same address, different phone numbers. Brother and sister, I'm guessing, you know, because you could share a home, but have separate lines, because every relationship should have its limits.
Save the charm. I'm immune.
I let you down, Katie.
No, you didn't.
Katie?
Don't give up, Mike. You can get out of here. I know you can.
I tried. It's hopeless.
It's never hopeless. Just think. You know something that nobody else knows.
What's that?
It'll save you, Mike. And then you can save me.
As the World Turns is sponsored by new non-drowsy Atwt Allergy and Sinus. The right relief wherever you are.
Move over, Claritin. Today there's Atwt, non-drowsy allergy medicine you can take right when you need it. Atwt starts dissolving the instant it touches your tongue without water. So Atwt is non-drowsy relief you can take inside, outside, wherever you are. Get prescription-strength, non-drowsy, 24-hour relief even Claritin can't beat. Quick-dissolving Atwt. Allergy medicine you can take right when you need it, wherever you are. Also, try Atwt in new easy-to-swallow tablets.
If you want to keep clothes white, but don't want to use bleach, you have two alternatives. Don't get dirty, or use the bleach alternative. Tide with Bleach Alternative, the only detergent that whitens so brilliantly without a drop of chlorine bleach. So it's your choice. Or Tide with Bleach Alternative.
Every body has a unique skin type, and Olay Body Wash nourishes yours just right. Introducing the new line of Olay Complete Body Wash. Now with 4 customized versions, Olay gives you smoother, more nourished skin than the leading body wash in just 7 days. For completely soft, sensational skin, it's the body wash that recognizes that your body is not just any body. The new customized line of Olay Complete Body Wash, also in bar. Love the skin type you're in.
New Febreze Allergen Reducer reduces up to 75% of airborne allergens that come from fabrics and eliminates odors. This is going to make a lot of people very happy. New Febreze Allergen Reducer.
What's new with herbal essences? It's Hawafina, a new conditioning blend that revitalizes your hair so it's softer, silkier, and full of life. Herbal essences, now with Hawafina.
They were shot down by the Iraqis. What followed is a frightening story.
We got caught.
on 60 Minutes 2, tonight at 9, 8 Central.
When it comes to weather, the price is right. Dave Price, that is.
I love your spirit, Katie, but I don't have the first clue to how to get out of here. Mordecai's got you, and probably Simon by now.
Stop worrying about me. You have all the answers. Just start thinking like a builder. You're stuck in a room. Look around, figure out how it was put together so you can take it apart. You can get out of here, Mike. I know you can.
Maybe in a day or two I might be able to get out of here. By then you could be dead.
But I'm not dead. Not yet. So stop complaining, and maybe, just maybe, you can save me. Get off your butt, Kazanov. I need you.
Uncle. Fine. You're right, Jen. I'm a lousy brother.
I never said you were a lousy brother.
You're angry at me because you think I'm no better than Barbara.
Not everything has to do with Mom.
Fine, you're angry at me because I
And if you want to know
overstepped
why
my
I'm
bounds.
angry at you, how about asking me instead of telling me?
Fine, why are you angry at me?
Do you know how humiliating it is to know that you had to pay Andre to come see me? Okay, forget about what happened after that with Mom and everything. You had to pay a man that I spent months with to come see me. And okay, maybe deep down I know that I didn't mean very much to him, but to find out that I'm not even worth the airfare?
Okay, you're right.
And then to add to it all, you have been plotting up a storm. Just like Mom. And after you had given me that whole big spiel about how terrible she was for doing precisely the same thing to you.
Precisely the same. I mean, I do see your point.
And this whole thing got stirred up again because of this war you have going on with Mom. You used me, Paul.
Well, technically, I used Andre to get you away from Barbara. Jen, I came back to Oakdale. I was mad at everybody. I was an angry human being. I was mad at Barbara most of all, but Rose, Dusty. I mean, every time I walked into the Lakeview elevator, I'd see Rose or Dusty, or even worse, Rose and Dusty. I was so screwed up, I got furious at Barbara because she wouldn't let me take Will fishing. It's because I was afraid, Jen. You were everything I had. And I was afraid that I was going to lose you, that Barbara would keep you from me, or worse, chase you away, chase you back to Europe. And so I did what I had to do to get you away from Barbara, and I am sorry. I'm sorry that I hurt you. I don't ever want to hurt you, Jen. I love you.
Well, we have a nanny candidate due any minute now.
Already?
Yeah, Jack. Until we find somebody, we have to keep interviewing.
You say so.
And, I wanted to ask you if you would do me a little favor.
I'm going to question them, Carly.
Yes, of course. I'm not saying that we shouldn't be careful. Obviously, we want to find somebody who's trustworthy and loving and responsible. Just, if you could be a little more...
What?
Everybody expects a new father to be a little overprotective, Jack.
No, there's no such thing as overprotective, Carly. Not in this world.
Yes. No, you're right. And of course, we want to find the right person, Jack. It's just nannies they're sweet and caring and gentle, you know. The good ones are. And yes, you want somebody who has common sense and knows CPR and all that good stuff, but Jack, this is a person who spends her life with children. Not with stocks and bonds or heavy machinery or anything like that. This is a very soft-hearted person.
Okay, and your point would be?
Just these women that we're going to see today. Maybe you could talk to them like they're a witness that you want on your side and not some perp that you're trying to nail.
Message received.
Okay, so you're going to be nice then.
Yes. I'm here to see Mr. and Mrs. Snyder. If you would be good enough to tell them that Rachel Gray has arrived from the Covington Agency.
I'm sorry, the position's already been filled.
Jack?
And I'm not the butler.
Do you want a list? Firstly, the job has not been filled. Secondly, that was incredibly rude,
Oh, and talking
Jack.
to me like I'm a servant in my own house, that's polite?
And thirdly, now the agency is going to think that we hired somebody.
Now, Carly, we'll call them.
And say what?
And say that our American kid is not going to grow up sounding like some British snob.
Oh, now you'd come back. Nothing's changed between you and me, Luz.
Well, nothing's changed between you and Daddy either. He loves you so much. He didn't go to sleep last night.
Where is he?
I made him go upstairs. He looked awful. He hadn't eaten.
Would you get him for me?
Yes. Yes, don't go in there. Okay, I'm just, if you guys chill.
I called all over the world looking for you. Where'd you go?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't solve anything.
Yes, you're right. I know this is all my fault, and I should have told you the truth all earlier, but Dusty didn't find a new investor. I mean, he did, but it was inadvertent. I was the one who approached her. It's Molly McKinnon. She and Dusty have a connection, so that's the situation. I know I should have told you earlier, but I was angry. My feelings were hurt, so I didn't. Okay? That's the whole truth. So, will you forgive me?
Why didn't you tell me this when I was begging you for a straight answer?
I just told you.
Oh. Why are you telling me this now?
I realized that if we're going to have an honest relationship, what? What?
I know. I know about Molly, and you know that I know. So you're pretending to have some sort of moral epiphany, when the fact of the matter is nothing has changed. You're still lying to me.
It's not hard to remember to take the pill every day. It's just so easy to forget. But look at this. It's the birth control patch, Ortho-Evra.
It's just as effective as the pill, but even simpler. Because one patch protects you for a whole week. It's incredibly thin and smooth. You could put it here, here, or here. And it stays put. Just peel and stick. That's how simple Ortho-Evra makes birth control.
The contraceptive patch contains hormones like those in birth control pills. Serious risks include blood clot, stroke, and heart attack. Cigarette smoking increases these risks, especially if you're over 35. Patch users are strongly advised not to smoke. Women with blood clots, certain cancers, a history of heart attack or stroke, and those who could be pregnant should not use the patch. The patch does not protect against HIV or sexually transmitted diseases. To learn more, talk to your healthcare professional.
So, if you don't want to have to remember the pill every day, put on the patch.
Ortho-Evra. On your body, off your mind.
Welcome to the great indoors. That's what Calvin and I call it. Calvin's got his own indoor style, his own indoor needs, and now his own indoor food. I did some research and I found something new. Purina Cat Chow Indoor Formula. It's nutritionally formulated for indoor cats and has wholesome grains and the garden greens Calvin craves.
Physical, emotional, complete. That's the Purina Cat Chow way of life.
Indoor cat, new Purina Cat Chow Indoor Formula. Makes sense.
Nice job with the hamburger helper, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's even better than when Mom makes it.
Excuse me.
He's right, this is good. What'd you do?
My little secret.
Now Hamburger Helper tastes better than ever.
All your family's favorites.
They're richer, creamier. Even the cheeseburger macaroni is cheesier now.
So what do you think?
I think you got yourself a job.
Mm-hmm. What?
New, better tasting Hamburger Helper. Now more than ever.
Always a hit.
There's a better way to wipe out grease. 409 Wipes. The towel that cuts grease.
Good night, oranges. Sleep well, because no one here will ever flavor, freeze, or concentrate you. Unsweetened dreams. Discover Simply Orange. Simply unfooled around with.
My allergies will never ruin my life again.
Announcing the most important breakthrough in the history of allergy relief. Full-strength Claritin tablets are now available without a prescription. Non-drowsy, 24-hour Claritin.
Am I glad Claritin is off prescription? Now it's so easy for me to get the relief I need without drowsiness.
I just take one Claritin in the morning, and it works all day and all night.
Claritin never makes me drowsy, so now I can do what I want, when I want.
Full prescription strength Claritin, now without a prescription.
We need trust anymore.
So you're blaming Carly?
Well, I thought I could speak to her in confidence, yes.
About lying to your wife?
About saving our marriage.
How is lying to your wife gonna save your marriage?
Do you think this is easy, trying to carve out a life with a woman like you?
What are you saying? This is my fault?
No. This is not about fault. I love you. I love who you are. I love your smarts. I love your drive. I love your pile of accomplishments. All right? But you can't expect me to just roll over all the time. I want my own pile of accomplishments. And just because I'm not doing it your way, how does that really affect our marriage?
Says the man who would be in jail if I hadn't given BRO back to his ex-wife.
Says the guy who is no longer in business with your sister, who is not using your money, and who is dabbling in a little something on his own.
With a person who got you involved in bookmaking. You cannot separate your job from your life. It's going to affect me. It's going to affect Lucy.
It's nothing. It's nothing, and Lucy is fine with it.
Lucy is not fine with it. Nobody is fine with it, least of all me. Look, this is just the beginning. Dusty's gonna get you involved in something else. I'm gonna have to get involved. I'm gonna have to bail you out. I don't want to go through it all again. I'm not asking you to have a career or a job. I'm asking you to give up this club. For me. For our marriage. If you don't do it, I don't know if I can live with you anymore.
You want a divorce?
That was the nursery?
So tell me, you really can bench press 280?
Oh, my father worships fitness. And in my line of work, I find it essential.
Good. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
So, just in case of,
Fire, accidental drowning. I can swim a mile in 16.8 minutes.
Under what circumstance would you be a mile away from our children?
Oh, I'd never leave your children unattended, Mrs. Schneider. But in case the boat capsizes, I can get us all to shore.
We don't have a boat.
Still, honey, it's important. You never know, right? So, can I get you some tea or something?
Is it organic?
It's peppermint. And we have sugar or honey, if you prefer.
Sugar? No, never. I'm a vegan.
I'm sorry?
The vegan, sweetheart. A vegan is somebody who chooses not to eat meat or any dairy products of any kind.
What, no milk?
Why would I drink milk from the breast of a cow?
Okay, well, Ms. Krenwinkel, thank you very much. We will get back to the agency.
My home number's on my application, or, you can reach me at the gym.
Okay, great. Thank you for coming.
Still no nanny.
How many more do we have left?
2.
And Irina Korsakov is early.
Better early than late, I always say.
Oh, the papa.
Oh.
I'm finding you too soon. I'm sorry I'm not late.
No, it's fine. Come on in.
Oh, such beautiful. Oh, I take job. Only first, can you get me green card? Do you have dental?
You know, it's funny you mention it because I forgot about the whole model thing. Does it bother you?
No, of course not. It's not the models. I mean, I want you to be successful. It's just, I just don't want Jennifer Munson feeling like she's a part of this place and that you owe her something. I don't want her to have any reason to come around here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll tell her to forget about it. I mean, who needs a bunch of hot models walking around anyway?
I used to be hot.
Baby, you are still hot.
Well, I know that. I'm talking about, you know, hot. Hot. You know, like Atlantic City. Hot. So I was thinking maybe I could call some of my girlfriends from Atlantic City. Have them here opening night. I mean, these girls are just as gorgeous as the models, but they're not toothpicks, you know what I mean? They can fill out a bathing suit, curves in the right places.
Yes. My babe's bringing me babes.
Oh, no, your babe is bringing your clientele. Babes, you are taken.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Hey, Dusty?
Yes, Petey?
You want the 2x4s out back?
That'd be great, buddy. I gotta work.
Yeah, me too. See you later?
See you sooner.
Good. Be good.
I'm not going to Europe anytime soon. Especially not with all this talk about Andre.
I'm sure your friends will understand, Jen. And anybody else, you can just tell them that it's my fault. I mean, not that I want you to go. I want you to stay.
And why is that?
You're important to me.
And what does that mean? That you get to tell me how to live my life and make sure I toe the line?
No.
Because if I'm gonna stay here, we are gonna lay some new ground rules.
Fine.
Because you're not my father, or my boss, or my warden. What I do, who I see, all of that is up to me, and it's my business.
Are we talking about Dusty here?
We are talking about anybody.
Oh, we're talking about Dusty. You listen to me.
I am not gonna argue with you. If I choose to spend time with Dusty, that is my business, not yours.
Okay, look, I can see what you see in him. I mean, he was my closest friend, all right? But I trusted him, and he used that trust to get under the radar, and he hurt me as much as anybody has ever hurt me.
I know that.
So why would you put yourself in that line of fire?
Dusty has never done anything to hurt me. I have had a million conversations with the guy, and I have no reason to believe that he's not going to be honest with me.
Do you think that it's honest for a guy to kiss a girl while he is theoretically committed to another woman?
That is not your business.
Okay, all right, hold on a second. Can you at least accept the fact that I don't want to see you get hurt? And that it's a reasonable concern, Jennifer, because you're spending an awful lot of time with a guy who hurt me. Can you give me that? Have you ever heard of the Honorable Fugu?
Okay, if you start in the metaphors, I'm leaving.
It's a Japanese blowfish.
If it's not prepared the right way, you eat it, you die. I've been off the continent.
Uh-huh. Dusty Donovan is a Japanese blowfish. He's an Honorable Fugu.
And so are you. But if you behave yourself, I just might stay. Maybe.
Hey, it's Paul Ryan. Yeah, it's been a while. Listen, I might have a job for you.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
So I cost you a child, and now you want your pound of flesh.
No, that is not it at all.
Well, it sounds like it to me.
I came all the way over here. You want to make sure I knew what happened, so just, come on, tell me.
That's me with his whole family.
So you on a farm?
Yeah, imagine with my allergies.
This is Trisha.
There's a different way to treat seasonal allergies. Singulair, the only seasonal allergy medicine that specifically blocks leukotrienes, an underlying cause of allergy symptoms. It's a once-a-day tablet that helps relieve a broad range of symptoms for a full 24 hours.
Yeah.
Side effects are generally mild and vary by age and may include headache, ear infection, sore throat, and upper respiratory infection. Ask your doctor about Singulair.
Morning.
Good morning.
Ready to go for a tractor ride?
You know, I think I did just fine.
Singulair, a different way to treat seasonal allergies.
Chicken margarita with angel hair pasta and roasted garlic in a balsamic vinaigrette sauce.
Is this man reading A, exciting recipes from a new cookbook?
Beef merlot with seasoned redskin potatoes and crisp whole string beans.
B, the menu at a hot new bistro?
Chicken Tuscany with sun-dried tomatoes and a creamy Parmesan sauce.
Or C, his favorite dishes from around the world? Surprise, he's reading green boxes. Introducing 12 new Healthy Choice flavor adventures. Healthy Choice, eating healthy has never been more exciting.
So what do you want to do, Johnny?
Gonna rub them out.
Yeah, rub 'em out.
It's new Shout Action Gel. 70% more stain fighters in the first concentrated spray gel ever. Just activate with a little rub.
That's it. Give it all good.
And watch new Shout Action Gel make those stains run.
Take that, you greasy little good-for-nothing.
Now with the extra power to rub out stains in one wash.
And that's that.
New Shout Action Gel.
Makes me want to shout.
S.C. Johnson, a family company.
So what did the doctor say?
He said that the pain that wakes me up when I move at night is from arthritis.
What did he say to do?
He said I should take a leave.
Not Tylenol?
No, Tylenol can wear off so the pain can come back in the middle of the night. Aleve works all night.
Doctors know Aleve has the strength to stop arthritis pain for up to 12 hours, so pain won't interrupt your sleep.
I see the Aleve worked.
All night long.
Aleve, all night strong, all night long.
The new Survivor is almost here, and this time, we're going to a place famous as a hideaway for pirates. The castaways think they have days to prepare, but we're making them walk the plank.
You needed a reason to get in? Here it is! There go the shoes!
With just the clothes on their backs.
No!
It's the wildest Survivor yet.
You think you know this game? Think again.
Don't miss the special 90-minute premiere of Survivor Pearl Island. CBS tomorrow night at 8, 7 Central.
Forecasters are closing in on the path of Hurricane Isabel. Where will she hit? How a trip to Wrigley gives college students class credit. And one thing breastfeeding moms shouldn't do. Join Marianne Childers and Derek Blakely today beginning at 4 on CBS 2 News.
I want to design a logo that speaks for itself.
I want to create an image that makes people feel.
Innovation. What does it mean? In visual communications at the Illinois Institute of Art, it's knowing how to make the best use of your talent and technique. It's making technology work to your advantage. But most of all, it means being the creative professional you've always wanted to be. Visual Communications, the Illinois Institute of Art, 1-800-886-1039.
Having trouble staying asleep? Are you waking up staring at the clock? You may be experiencing insomnia. If you are 65 to 80 years of age and have at least a 3-month history of insomnia, you may qualify to participate in a clinical research study that requires up to 13 overnight visits. Qualified participants may earn up to $2,600. Call 312-908-0029. That's 312-908-0029.
Mario Cantone and Elmo's here. Next, Allie and Jack.
From David E. Kelly, The Brotherhood of Poland, New Hampshire, premieres Wednesday, September 24th.
I never used the word divorce.
Well, what else would you call it?
Does it have to have a name?
So you want to kick me out of my own house?
That is not what I'm saying. I am saying that I don't think that I can live with you if you insist on being involved in a doomed business venture.
How is drawing a line in the sand going to make things any better?
Because I don't know how else to get through to you. I have tried talking to you. I've tried logic. I've tried begging you. Nothing seems to work.
It's a little bar. That's all.
am thinking that maybe if I opened even a hot dog stand, you would find some reason to hate that.
Ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. The problem here is that every time you start a new business venture, it seems like you're incapable of ethical conduct.
You never took a risk?
I never committed a crime.
So what are you saying? Do what Rosanna says, or Rosanna packs up her heart and goes home? That's not going to work.
No, that is not going to work. And what are you doing? You are sabotaging my last chance to have a child. You are refusing to invest in our marriage. That's not going to work either.
Mrs. Andrews, your references are incredible.
Yeah, which is why I'm wondering why you're even looking for a job. I'm seeing that everyone thinks you're so great.
Well, my last family was just transferred to London, and I'm not that portable. I can take short trips and vacations, but basically this is my home, and it's with my husband. He's a retired police officer.
Good. Great. So don't mind if I ask you a few what-ifs?
That depends, Jack.
Ask any questions you'd like, Detective.
Okay, what if, and keep in mind this is strictly hypothetical, what if you happen to turn your back for just a moment and a woman you have never seen before grabs Sage and threatens to take her? And you could tell this woman is a psycho just by looking at her. And before you can do anything, she hurls the baby at you, only it's a turkey.
That actually happened once. And it sounds ridiculous, I know. It's a very long story.
Yes, but the point is, Carly, that it happened and it could happen again. Okay, what if you're watching the kids and somebody comes to the door claiming that he's with the gas company. He's got the ID, the badge, all the work papers. Only he's just trying to get into the house.
Stenbeck is behind bars.
Yeah, Carly, but for how long? Look what happened to Rose and Lily.
My husband only drew his revolver once, Detective, and he never even fired a shot.
Mrs. Andrews, this is a very peaceful neighborhood.
Yes, but it's a dangerous world, Mrs. Andrews. So tell me, what do you do? Do you let the psychopath in?
It's a storage cellar. Airtight. Cool.
A storage cellar. For what? What was it built for?
Given the age of the house, it's probably a fruit cellar, you know, back before they had refrigeration. Given the shelving, probably doubled as a pantry.
What? What are you thinking?
The kitchen's right above us. Or if this is my house, I'd want a way to get a bushel of apples upstairs without having to lug it. I know it. It's a dumb way. This should track right up to the kitchen.
And get you out of here. You did it, Mike. I knew you could do it. You're a genius.
What is it about love that makes us so stupid?
Last weekend, audiences fell in love
Francis bought a house in Tuscany.
with Under the Tuscan Sun. It's touching, beautiful, seductive, funny, sexy, and smart.
Unthinkably good things can happen. It's such a surprise.
Diane Lane,
Freedom.
Under the Tuscan Sun. Rated PG-13. See it September 26th.
The leading cleaner can't remove this tough stain like Spot Shot. With Spot Shot, tough stains disappear fast without scrubbing. When Resolve won't work, get Spot Shot.
Got some big NFL appetites heading your way? Looks like you need the NFL deal from Pizza Hut and Pepsi. Order any large specialty pizza at regular price and you get a medium one-topping pizza and a 2-liter of Pepsi for just $1.99 more. A Pizza Hut pizza and a Pepsi. Gather around the good stuff.
Check out the elastics in Huggies Ultra Trim diapers. The new all-around stretch waistband lets them perform their cool moves. Unlike the other leading diaper, Huggies' new waistband really stretches. And no other diaper stops leaks better. Huggies leakage protection lets the band play all night long. Huggies Ultra Trim diapers. No leak is a good leak.
Gotta go right now. Gotta go. Gotta go right now. Gotta go.
If you've always got to go, ask your doctor about Detrol LA. It's been proven effective for overactive bladder.
Anyone need a break?
Not right now.
You shouldn't take it if you have stomach, urinary, or glaucoma problems. The most common side effects are dry mouth, constipation, abdominal pain, and headache.
And I don't have to go right now.
Detrol LA, when you've always got to go.
At Geico, we get the ball rolling on your claim quickly. Even in the middle of the night. Geico, a 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance. A typical car insurance agent is on the job during regular business hours. On the other hand, Geico insurance professionals are on the job 24 hours a day. Geico, a 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
One of the Big Brother women will take control.
I'm not gonna let her win.
And one last house guest will go.
Whoever evicts me is gonna lose.
Find out who. Big Brother Live, CBS tonight.
Don't you even know your own son? He left you, and this is where it got him.
He has to come out of that coma.
What do we got? We got an auto accident.
Your father was the one who hit Shane's car. You can't leave me, okay?
He appears to be paralyzed from the chest down.
You did this to him. You son of a bitch.
Josh, Reva, Shane, Marina, Guiding Light on CBS Daytime.
Job Underground, or whatever we decide to call it, is an investment in our marriage.
You can't be serious.
Oh. I'm totally serious, Rosanna. I love you, and I want to be married to you. I want to be happily married to you for a long time, for the rest of my life. And how? By learning from our mistakes. I like powerful women, but I need balance. So, you're going to be my wife and not my business partner, which is fine and as it should be.
And you're not going to give it up.
What are you going to give up?
I gave up having a child.
So I cost you a child, and now you want your pound of flesh.
No, that is not it at all.
Well, it sounds like it to me.
Can't you see what this is doing to us?
What I see is that you feel like I have taken something away from you, and you are determined to take something away from me, no matter how many times I've explained it. It doesn't matter!
Okay. I give up. Do what you want. You will anyway.
If I have to strap you on my back and take you to work with me, I will.
You just might have to, Jack. Mrs. Andrews isn't coming back. And after what happened today, the agency is not going to send any more candidates.
I know you liked her.
She was great.
No, she was too great. And I can't help thinking maybe Julia hired her or Stembeck.
Jack, that's paranoid.
No. Not possible in my world.
Hey, I live there too, don't I? It's not like I don't understand. I do understand. After what we've been through, we should be living in a bomb shelter someplace. But I don't want to live like that. I don't think you want to live like that.
She's just so little and helpless, you know?
Okay, well, I will remind you of that at 2 a.m. when she's screaming the house down.
You know what? I'm going to cancel my trip. I'll send Margot.
No, Jack, you don't have to do that. We'll be fine. I'll bring Parker to Hal's if I have to. Rosanna will help me out if I need her.
Okay. All right, if you have any problems, Shanks is going to be right outside. He can give you a hand.
What? Shanks?
Yeah, he's going to watch the house while I'm away.
Hey, Henry, thanks for coming by. I am
Last time I saw you, Lucinda Walsh was throwing you over her shoulder, dragging you out of the bachelor's auction.
Yeah, well, you know, Lucinda, she's a hard girl to resist. But I do make a point of not giving in until the police are called.
Yeah, I try and avoid the police.
Yeah, no more than me.
So, you still an electronics whiz?
I keep my hand in it.
I might have a job for you. You interested?
Well, that depends.
I'd make it worth your while. But listen, before I lay it all out for you, I gotta know something. How do you feel about Dusty Donovan?
I love the new color rose. I'm so glad we used it.
Ah, wait till your husband sees it, then you really thank me.
Oh, no, keep it, keep it. I'll let you know how he reacts.
Oh, you can't talk like that in here. Little devil, get on, get out of here. Take care. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.
I'll just have a seat. I'll be ready to...
I didn't come here for a haircut.
You know, every so often, a package like this is delivered right to my door. I like to think of it as my lifeline. You know, I have diabetes. These are my testing supplies. I check my blood sugar, and I check it often. Liberty Medical makes sure I have everything I need when I need it. Now, you may not know this, but if you're on Medicare, the cost of your diabetes testing supplies may be covered, whether you use insulin or not. Liberty makes it easy. They bill Medicare and your insurance company, so you have no paperwork. You pay nothing up front. Your supplies are delivered right to your door, no charge for shipping. So check your blood sugar as often as you should. And call Liberty. They can help you live a better life.
For more information, call Liberty Medical at 1-800-793-8613. That's 1-800-793-8613. Call today.
Want to trade places?
I'm comfortable here.
That's my point.
Hey, focus on the reward.
Focus on the reward.
Treat your family to a little wholesome goodness. Introducing new Country Crock Plus Yogurt. A taste of the country whipped with yogurt.
This is taking forever.
Don't talk so much. You'll lose count.
Thought you were counting.
No, I'm not.
New Shed Spread Country Crock Plus Yogurt. A little taste of the country whipped with the wholesome goodness of yogurt.
There are high-quality nutrients all around us. Like the nutrients Rexall uses in our new line of vitamins and supplements. Rexall vitamins are made from the ingredients your body knows, loves, and uses naturally. And that makes a great vitamin a great value. Rexall vitamins and supplements. Available where quality supplements are sold. What's your vitamin made of?
Denny's has 3 new complete breakfasts. Try the meat lovers with ham, sausage, and bacon, a country fried steak with hot biscuits, or the savory smoked sausage breakfast. All 3 come with fluffy buttermilk pancakes for just $4.99. Denny's, a good place to sit and eat.
Honey, name the 2 dirtiest rooms in your house. Right, the kitchen and the bathroom. Dirt, germs, and nasty smells. Get out the Pine Sol Cleaner, girl, for powerful cleaning, disinfecting, and a real clean smell. The power of Pine Sol, the smell of clean.
Tonight, I've surrendered. Dave welcomes General Tommy Franks. Then Biff hits the street to find celebrities.
Demi Moore and Ashton Kutcher.
Tonight.
As a United Way volunteer, Darren Howard helps out in a drama program that helps kids express themselves.
Action.
Badges? We don't need any stinging badges.
Now, that was a good one.
I am not having an armed guard outside my door,
Come
Jack.
on, Carl. You've known Shanks for ages. He's not just a fellow officer, he's a friend.
Yeah, who should be at work?
He is working. He's assigned to work a vulnerable household.
You know something? You are gonna lose your badge, Jack, if you start pulling cops off the roster.
Let me get her, okay?
What, you don't trust me either, do you?
No, I want to hold my daughter, okay? Get the door.
It's probably Mrs. Andrews. Come back with her husband and a warrant. Hi. You don't have to knock.
I didn't want to interrupt.
No, we're just yelling. Yeah, that's always happening around here. So, what happened with Craig?
He's impossible.
Yeah. Some days, Rosanna, they all are.
Oh! Look who just woke up. Well, hello. Hi, sugar. Did Mommy and Daddy find a nice nanny for the sweetest little baby in the world?
No, you know, unfortunately, we didn't. Either we scared them or
they scared us.
Well, Sage, why don't you tell your Mommy and Daddy that you have just found yourself a new nanny? Yes. Now, she's never been a nanny before, but she's never been a mommy either. But what she lacks in experience, she makes up for in enthusiasm for babies.
Hey, are you sure? Because even if this is just short term, this would solve so many problems.
Of course, Rosanna, we're going to need to see some references.
No,
you know?
no, I can vouch for Rosanna, honey, even if she is my sister.
Well, Rosanna, you want the job. The head honcho at Cabot Motors wants to nanny our...
Sure. Well, I don't think we could pay you what you're used to.
Oh, don't worry, I'm cheap.
Doesn't sound like she likes it at all.
Oh, it'll be okay. Yeah, it'll be okay. We'll have a good time. We'll have so much fun.
Well, Sage, honey, meet your new nanny.
Yeah. It's gonna be okay.
Yes, my sweetheart.
Yeah, I know.
Rosanna left,
A while ago.
and you just let her go?
No.
Well, then where is she?
Rosanna and I are,
If you're about to tell me Rosanna and you were separating, I don't want to hear it.
Sweetness.
No, this is just like with Mom.
No, it is not. All right? That is why I'm doing all this, to make sure that doesn't happen again, okay? Okay, now look, hey, listen, I am confident that this is all gonna work out.
Well, I'm not.
I know how much you love Rosanna. I love her too, and I would do anything for her. As long as it doesn't jeopardize us. Right? She knows that. I know she does.
Dusty Donovan. Well, you should hear Lucinda on the subject. According to her, he's responsible for Lily and Rose being thrown down that well.
Right. What about according to you?
I've gone a few rounds with Rose. But Lily, I'm very fond of her. Very fond of Lily. She is interceded, I think is how you would put it, when Lucinda's gotten a little carried away.
So you wouldn't be averse to undermining Dusty?
He could stand to be knocked down a peg. What do you need, Paul?
I need for you to bug the Java Underground. The front rooms, the back rooms, the phones, the works. I want to hear everything that gets said in Dusty's new club. Can you do that?
Sure.
Really? Great.
Jennifer, it's Dusty. We gotta talk. I don't want you dropping by the club, so call me and we'll set up a time and a place.
You said you don't need a haircut. Your roots are holding up pretty nice. What do you need?
I just wanted to make sure that you weren't upset by what Molly saw, what she thinks she saw.
Molly?
Last night, when she walked into the club, she got the wrong idea. I know she did.
Wait, you were at the club last night?
Yeah.
With Dusty?
You know, Rose, I'm really sorry. I thought for sure Molly would have come running over here, Forget I said
Hey, no, wait a minute. No. Finish what you started. You came all the way over here. You want to make sure I knew what happened, so just, come on, tell me.
It's just that Molly walked in on something that I know she didn't understand. It was nothing. It was just an innocent kiss. I was very upset. Dusty was comforting me. It didn't mean anything. Okay?
this where you took a Mordecai? If not, it's a good place to start.
On the next, As the World Turns.
You know what? Katie said that she would stay in touch with me on a regular basis. She is in trouble, and I am not going to ignore my instincts one more minute.
Would you please explain to me why the guy that you're so crazy about is spending so much time with my little sister?
The bomb.
The two confections were having a discussion next to a chocolate swimming pool. And as they were talking,